Hey guys, welcome back to my video. It's Janira here with your August 10th, 2020 stimulus update. Well, let's jump right into it. President Trump passed 4 executive orders on Saturday, and these 4 orders entitle unemployment benefits, evictions, payrolls, and student loans. First one I'm going to jump into is the unemployment benefits. He passed an executive order that granted the unemployed $400 in extra federal boost. Now this $400 would be split up. 75% of it will come from the federal government, 25% of it will come from the state in which you live in if they can afford it. So $300 would be from the federal government, $100 will be from the state in which you live in. States are maxed out right now. They're asking for extra aid for other things, so if they can cover it, you will definitely get this extra money. If they can't, I don't know what's gonna happen. Trump did say in his speech, or his he did say in his speeches that if they can't cover it, they would have to apply and let the federal government know, and the federal government should be able to cover it all. Don't know what exactly is going to happen with that, but in order to get to $300, you would have to qualify, or you would have to qualify for the $100 in order to get the extra $300 boost from the federal government. So states can agree or not to enter into this deal. Evictions. Now let me say the evictions it's not a reinstatement of the previous moratoriums on evictions. So basically those rules don't apply anymore. That ended July 24th. In this new executive order, it says new measures, State Secretary of Health and Human Services and Director of the CDC shall consider whether any measures temporarily halting residential evictions of any tenants for failure to pay rent are necessary to prevent spread of COVID-19. So they're basically saying that in order for the spread not to keep continuing, they will basically help you. So there's no money set aside to cover renters or mortgage holders. So there's no money set aside for this at all. So not sure where they're gonna get this money from or how, but the bill basically says that if you are gonna be able to help with the spread of COVID-19, then the CDC and the Secretary of Health and Human Services must come in, and then they will decide if you are to stay or not, which is a bit complicated, but what can you do? That's the bill right there. The next executive order that was passed would entail payroll taxes, and let me caution you by saying this is not stopping completely payroll taxes. This is just a executive order that is deferring the federal taxes, okay? And it defers it to the end of this year, 2020. And that means that next year, when tax time comes around, you're still going to have to pay back those taxes that were deferred. So we're not sure what's going to happen with that. Your employer might say, you know what, we're not sure, we're not going to do that. You know what I mean? They're not going to put you in that position, so we're not sure if they're going to do that. But if your employer does do that and they do participate, or they do reenact this executive order, you will take home, if you make $1,000, out of that $1,000 you will take home an extra $76 each week. Like I said, you will have to pay it back. So you would end up paying back that money that was deferred and the taxes that you're paying for that year as well. So it can be a bad idea because now you're going to be paying double taxes. This applies to workers making less than 104 per year. Well, 104K per year. Trump did say he would work to make sure these taxes are forgivable and make permanent tax cuts. to payroll, but he does not have the power Congress does. Trump said he would work towards making payroll tax permanent, and that money that is owed for this year, he would work to have those forgiven or make them forgivable. The next executive order that was passed is the Student Loans Executive Order. This executive order passed by Donald Trump says that the Education Department will extend the student relief that was granted in the CARES Act until the end of 2020. It's going to defer student loan payments, and student loans will not have to be paid after, they will be deferred until the end of 2020. Interest also will not be added on to these payments or added on to the whole bill of your student loan. So this executive order basically just completely stops that. And with that said, we're going to end the video right there. And if anything else comes up, I'll be here. So thank you guys for coming to watch my video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about these executive orders that were passed. And like this video, and definitely subscribe so that you are alerted whenever I post another video. Thank you guys. Bye bye.